having this place all to ourselves, huh?
You ready for breakfast?
Yeah, but I'm a little nervous. I hope you didn't make the cook order too much. What's that?
I told you I had a surprise for you.
Sweet, it's a beautiful bag. Huh. Wait till we eat.
Are you kidding? Let's get this baby opened up here. We got pens of all different shapes and sizes. We got composition book. We got lined paper. We got notebook. We got Syringe Springs bottled water, just in case that Landview University's H2O isn't up to code. And we got a good and hearty Bookbuster's lunch. And of course, we have emergency medical kit, first aid, chocolate for a quick fix.
Sweet! You are the best. Now I can't wait to go to classes.
What's first, English Lit?
No, General Carpenter's Modern World Politics.
Oh, well, you're gonna ace that one.
Yeah, at least now I'm armed.
Vicky! I didn't see your name on my enrollment list, young lady.
Professor, if I only had the time. I wanted to steal a few minutes of your day to give you this.
Oh.
This is for your notes or your, I don't know, whatever's, MASH notes from your students.
You showered me with gifts.
Well, I wish I had given it to you before your first class, but of course it's better late than never.
It's beautiful. It matches. It matches my phone.
Oh, well, aren't I clever?
You are clever. I'm glad you stopped by. Gives me a positive momentum for the day.
Oh, come on, you're not nervous.
Nervous? If I were speaking to the troops, I'd be fine. These young people question authority. They challenge it. They talk back.
Terrible.
Why, Victoria, you're back.
What are you doing here?
Luna? Hey, Luna, what's the book?
Yes, could you please tell me what time your visiting hours are for new inmates? Powell Lord. Okay, thank you. Boy, that looks healthy.
You don't get any.
Why not?
Because you are guilty. You abandoned me. You got up in the middle of the night and you just left. Now, where did you go, Nora? What's going on?
Well, I left you a note. Didn't you get it?
Oh, yeah, I got it. I hugged it to my heart.
Oh.
But it couldn't dance, among other things.
Well, I just couldn't sleep, and so I
No,
had
it's
to
okay.
go.
Oh, look, I just missed you. And
what?
I was a little bit worried. I mean, here you are. You're out there in the middle of the night, all alone and stuff.
Bo, I was fine.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure? Nothing's wrong?
No, nothing.
You've been having all these headaches.
Bo, I was suffering the tortures of insomnia, not migraines, okay? And when I can't sleep, I go to my office and I work.
Wait a minute, so you're saying this is something that I have to get used to?
No, this is just something that happens when I can't sleep.
Okay.
Okay?
It's okay, sure. I think. So go ahead, you can have some of these victuals. Look, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Never one of my favorites. Since you've gone to all the trouble, what the heck? I might as well just Give it a little bit of a shot.
No, that's orange juice.
Well, this way I get 2 food groups in one. Ever try it?
Why don't you just admit that you hit senility at a shockingly young age?
Never. Knock on wood. Come in.
What's the scoop?
About what?
What is bothering you?
Nothing.
Good. Look, I'm too smart for this game, all right? You're in trouble. Now, what's up?
May the seeds of knowledge that you plant here bear fruit. Congratulations on becoming president of Grandview University. I just read about it.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm thrilled for you.
Thank you very much.
I really do wish you the best, Flo. And you too, Vicky.
Thank you very, very much.
I know that we've had our troubles in the past, but as I told Sloan, that's where I want them to remain, in the past. I hope that both your futures will be happy and trouble-free. Goodbye.
Why do I have such a hard time believing that woman?
I wonder.
This is just an old book that was in that box of stuff that Bobby's mama sent me.
Bobby didn't strike me as a fairy tale kind of guy.
Oh, he was. Heart and soul.
Me too. I will be back with the 7 dwarfs to awaken you with a kiss after I slay the dragon of commerce, Rapunzel.
Oh, you're getting your fairy tales all mixed up there, Frog Prince. Oh.
Don't forget, Al will be home early for lunch.
Okay.
I'm off. Fairly well.
Here, I got something for you, babe.
Bobby, this is silly. Aren't I a little old for these?
They're not for you, babe.
I know.
Oh, Darlene's mad at me.
I'm not. It's just bad luck. We're not supposed to get presents until the 7th month.
How come?
I don't know. It's an old saying.
You are so superstitious.
You're not afraid of anything, are you?
Darlene, we don't need all these old sayings and charms and trinkets and stuff. We got everything we need right here.
We do?
Yeah. We got magic. The 3 of us. And that's forever.
Bobby, ever, I'm gonna love you forever and ever 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 and ever. Hey, you just leave your front door open so anybody can walk in? Luna, what's wrong? Honey, what happened?
Say your family.
Yesterday, you've been,
Worried about Powell.
about...
I just can't stop thinking about him. I mean, it's pretty dopey, huh?
Yeah, a little.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, but very sweet.
Thank you. That's much better.
Look, if you're so concerned about him, then why don't you just go get in the car?
The car?
Yeah, unless you want to walk to Statesville. Just visit the kid. See how he's doing.
You know how they say great minds think alike?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it works. Even when one of the minds is yours. was thinking of doing just that thing today.
What, visiting Powell or apologizing for that crack?
Oh, sweetie. Visiting Powell.
Good, good. If it makes you feel better, fine. I'm sure it'll make him feel better, too. But something else is bothering you. No. What's going on? Come on.
Nothing is going on. I told you. It's just because
I know. I heard you before. You told me it was all Powell, but it seems to me that there's something else upsetting you other than just Powell.
He did such a brave thing, you know. Think about it, Bo. He was able to admit his guilt. He was able to confront the truth head on, face the consequences without flinching. I know what kind of courage that must have taken.
Well, I will see you later after your totally awesome, excellent lecture.
Hi, Mom. You taking this class, too?
Darling, unfortunately, no. Hi, Rachel.
It's good to see familiar faces. Y'all are ready for modern world politics.
You know, I'm not sure. I hear that the professor's a real hard case.
Yeah, I heard that. Some military guy yells at his students.
I'm quite sure you two will survive.
I'll call you later. I have to look at my notes before I get started.
Bye. Marty, how nice to see you.
Hi, Vicki. So, Marty, you planning on acing this class, too?
Oh, great. A tough professor and a curve killer. I'm going to start studying now.
Yeah, right.
Study hard and do try not to tire the general out. Bye.
Hi. Hey, you four-pointers. Can I sit with you? Don't worry, it's just me, Flunkenstein. I won't copy off your papers or anything. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Em.
How you doing, Emily?
Oh, great. I just came from my psych class, and the guy who sits right to me is to die for, drop-dead gorgeous. Oh, I'm sorry, Marty. I guess I shouldn't talk about stuff like that.
What?
Well, I mean, how you doing, honey? Okay? I mean, everybody's treating you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you, Emily.
Oh. No problem. I just mean since all you went through, with the trial, and we really need to help Marty through this class, guys, right?
You know, Emily, I think that Marty will do just fine on her own.
Okay. Fine by me. Hey! Hi, guys.
Just forget they're even here.
Don't let them get to you. I'm okay. Every time I let guys like them intimidate me, Todd and Zach win. And I'm not about to let that happen.
Here you go, Junior. Be a nice little bubble dancer and bust them suds over there.
Come, I got to be the one that's got to do it.
You scared of messing up your manicure? Let me tell you something, man-child. You don't want to start out on the wrong foot in a place like this. Especially when you know you're going to be here a while.
What do you want me to do?
Start drying.
You need some help here? You care to delegate any of your administrative duties?
That's funny. Start scraping.
Which one of you's Powell Lord?
I am.
You're out of here. Transfer. Library duty.
Ooh. A heavy walker, huh? You must draw a lot of water getting sent to the book mill. That's where the good boys get to go.
Hey. A place for people when they act stupid. You don't want to go there.
Thanks for coming by on such short notice.
When someone from the Buchanan family calls, we at Hardgood Jewelers always find time.
There you come. Sit down. Sit down. I'll tell you, this is what this is all about. I have this friend. Actually, I'm in love with this woman, okay? That's really what this is all about. She is the greatest. The absolute greatest. But lately, I don't know, she's been having like a rough time, you know, feeling a tremendous amount of pressure and everything. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to get her something special, you know? I mean, really, really, really special.
If I ever did to someone what that guy did to Sarah, there's just no way I could ever live with myself, you know? There's no I'm sorry, there's no forgiveness. There's just no way that guy's ever gonna make it right.
Hiya, pal. How you doing?
I'll tell you this, it's nice to see a friendly face. Why are you here? They're not changing their mind about the sentence.
Oh, no. Relax. No, I'm not here on legal business. I just stopped by. I'm sorry to just stop by like this, but I just wanted to know how you're doing.
I'm okay, I guess.
I thought about you last night. You know, your first night. How was it?
I guess it'll take some getting used to. There's no privacy in this place. I mean, none.
I know.
It's a little scary. Dirty, noisy, and the other inmates. I guess the less said, the better.
Did anyone bother you?
No, it was fine. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I put myself in here, and I'm gonna pay for what I did. Is something wrong? I don't mean to pry, but something wrong?
Pal, I'm very proud of the way you've handled all of this. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so distracted. It's just that I have a lot of troubles, and I can't seem to get them off my mind.
I know that feeling. For the past few months, I didn't know how I'd make it through the day. I was so wound up with what I'd done. I could hardly finish a sentence.
And how are you now?
Lots better. Well, most of the time. I think about what I did every day, and I wish I could change it. But at least I don't have to fight off that awful panic, you know, when everything's a secret and you're never going to be able to tell the truth. And if you don't, you feel like you're just going to die.
Do you still feel like you did the right thing? Even though you landed here?
I'm here, but I can sleep. No more nightmares. At least I can live with myself.
You gonna tell me what's bothering you, Luna? Come on, it's not like you to clam up like this. What's going on?
Ever since that box arrived yesterday at Bobby's stuff, I just hadn't been able to stop thinking about him.
It's bringing back a lot of memories. And what, you miss Bobby? Do you want to talk to me? You want me to get you some different tea? You want me to shut up?
No. It's not that I don't miss him, I do, but that's an old pain. I've learned to live with that. But there's something in that box That brought back a memory from me. It's really hard for me to live with it.
Well, Luna, I think you really got to talk to somebody about it. I mean, you don't have to talk to me, but you do have to talk to somebody.
I know, you're right.
So you want to talk to me? I mean, just take your time.
When Bobby died, I was pregnant. I got pregnant that first night we were married. Most people don't believe me, but I knew it. I knew I was. I knew I'd conceived a child that night, and I remember saying to myself, Lynn, how in the world do you know that? Who do you think you're kidding? But I did. And sure enough, I was pregnant.
Wow. So you actually got pregnant on your honeymoon?
Well, not exactly. We didn't really have a honeymoon. We got married in such a hurry. There's no planning. We were at the Justice of the Peace, and he said, I now pronounce you. And he didn't even have a chance to say man and wife, and we were out that door on that motorcycle headed to the lake, me and Bobby. And we stayed for 2 days on that lake. We had to be at work on Monday, and this was a Saturday. And we stayed out on that shore under the stars. It was beautiful. And 3 months later, we had that mean, horrible fight. And that's when he got in his speedboat and had that same lake, and he ran into that piling.
Had he known about the baby by then?
We both did.
What happened to the baby, Luna?
Had a miscarriage.
Oh.
The night that I found out Bobby was killed, I felt like both of us couldn't go on living without him. And one of us didn't.
Oh, God, Luna, I'm so sorry. Oh, you've been through so much in such a short time.
See, not until this box came, I felt like that was so far away, you know, that a whole nother lifetime ago. Somebody else's lifetime. But now that this box came, I feel like it was yesterday. He gave me this.
To my 2 darlings. Oh, Luna.
I look at women my age, you know, and I think about how old my little... Shoot, if that baby lived, Al would have himself a big sister or a big brother.
I'm home for lunch. I'm home for lunch. I'm home for lunch.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hi, Luna. Mwah. Hi, Tina.
What did I do to deserve that big old smooch?
Nothing. I just love you, that's all.
So, we've very clearly seen how the internal problems of a country with a homogeneous population like Japan are naturally quite different from those of a country that has a multicultural population like the U.S. Through the semester, we're going to very carefully examine how these differences can both benefit and hinder modern world politics. That's it for today. See you next time.
It's not like I didn't know he was a smart guy, but
He was amazing. I got so wrapped up in what he was saying, I didn't take any notes.
Yeah, time just flew. I guess now you know what your mom sees in him, huh?
Well, I have to go to a faculty meeting. I wanted to talk to you about being my research assistant. If you're still interested.
Am I ever? Still could use the money, you know.
All right. Can you meet me back here later and we'll talk about it? I hope you type. I type the Lord of the Banner myself, and I don't care if I never see another keyboard.
Don't worry, I'm like the fastest. My fingers just fly along. Then I have to use that spell checky thing.
Yeah.
You know, you have to
Well, good. We'll talk about it later. I'll see you.
Bye.
You know, the way you talked about different cultural influences, maybe you want to check out an anthropology class next semester.
That would be neat.
Yeah.
Everything's cool for you, huh? You just pick up where you left off.
Look, I have nothing to say to you.
Mosby, just back off, all right? Maybe I don't want to. This chick is ruining the lives of two of our brothers, man. Oh, that's right. You quit the fraternity. They got what they deserved.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Mosby, blow her off, man. She'll call the cops and say you raped her.
All right, listen to me, everybody. I didn't force anyone to hurt me. They brought it upon themselves.
Stop that. I'm a victim crap, Marty. We know who you are. You play with guys and then cry rape. Don't show your face around any KAD parties, babe. You're off limits. Got it? Listen, if you can make it so I never have to look at this kitchen again, I might be able to make it worth your while.
You propositioning me, little boy?
No, I mean, I can give you money if you get me out of here.
And where you think you'll go instead?
I don't know, maybe the laundry or the library like Powell?
A little runt like you got the jack to buy a ticket out of here?
Look, I've got a gold card.
What planet you living on, boy? When you come around here waving actual frog skin in my face, then we'll talk. Now get moving on those pots.
Powell does his egg-sucking water boy routine, gets himself a ticket out of here. We're stuck. He's the whole reason we're here. Maximum sentences. He gets what? Sleeping time. And now this.
Hey, watch the goods, Scarface. You get that from a little problem with your temper? Let me tell you something. I don't need no temper, boys. These are my pots, get it? You scratch another one, I'm gonna put some new marks on you. When I'm finished for a treat, I'll put you on latrine duty.
Nora. Marty. Looney Tunes. Pivot meetings. Every second of this nightmare is going to come out of their lives. Swear to it.
I guess I feel very much the way I imagine you felt for the last few months. You know, I did something horrible.
You?
Yes, I did. I mean, I didn't even know that I was doing it at the time. I had absolutely no idea that it happened, but that doesn't change the fact that it did happen and that I've hurt someone that I love very, very much. Hurt them more than I could ever even fathom.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I know I should tell this person, but I just don't know how. I just don't know how to say the words. I don't know how to admit what I've done. You see, I can hardly say the words to myself, let alone say them to anybody else. So
can't imagine you've done anything that terrible. Are you sure?
Oh, positive. Hal, how did you do it?
Do what?
How did you find the strength? The courage to admit what you did? Where did you find it?
The trip was okay. Staying at the ranch and...
I didn't stay at the ranch. The children did. I stayed at a lodge nearby.
Yeah, that's right. Separate quarters.
Bo, I don't want to give the children mixed signals about the divorce. We are going ahead with it, you know, and Clint is fully aware of that.
I know. It's inevitable. But it's pretty obvious that you really are in love with Sloan. You know, things like that even manage to sink into my thick skull every now and then.
I really do love him.
Yeah. If there's one thing that I've ever learned, it's don't go against your feelings. You know, don't even try.
I couldn't agree with you more. Sounds to me like you're talking about Nora.
Oh, could be.
So what is that grin for, huh?
I bought something today.
Are you going to show me what it is?
Thought you'd never ask.
Oh.
Dateline Landview for immediate release to all wire services at the appropriate time. Of course, barely recovered from last semester's spring fling scandal. Landview University's Board of Trustees was hit yesterday with the news that General Sloan Carpenter, poised to assume the role of president of Landview University, has been formally charged with sexual harassment. Yes, it does have a nice ring to it, doesn't it? The charge was made by one of his current students. Carpenter's assumption of the university presidency was immediately cast into doubt. General Carpenter himself was unavailable for comment. Save and file for future use. Because that's the way it's going to read when I'm through. Yes, so much for the seeds of knowledge bearing fruit.
Not my favorite part of the job, faculty meetings. I teach to be with students, not other teachers. Have you had lunch? Help yourself to the fruit.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Well, it's good for you. Brain food. Thanks for coming back.
Oh, no problem.
Look, if you're free this evening, I would like you to come to my house. You know where I live. It's the old carriage house.
Oh, sure.
I started a project that's going to require all kinds of research. An idea for another book.
Really? A new book? That's fantastic. I'm going to be writing a book with you. Well, it's the notes and stuff anyway.
Anyway, I have all this reference material at the house and no office on campus yet, so I don't know if I want to move all that stuff over here. Besides, it's more comfortable working at my place. There's so many distractions on campus, people to bother us. Can you make it later?
Sure. Yeah, I guess.
Ooh, great backpack. Looks like 5-star first gear.
She's checking me out big time.
The note.
Hey there, Susie Coed. What's new on campus? Uh-oh. What's wrong? Come on, tell me.
Let's just say I had a run-in with one of Kappa Alpha Delta's best and brightest.
What did he say? Did he try to touch you?
No, he didn't. Kevin and Rachel were there. He just got all in my face, and he told me how, like... I'm not going back there again.
Where? Where did this happen?
Sloan Carpenter's classroom.
Wait, so you're gonna drop the class? Marty, I don't think that's
I'm not dropping the class. I'm not going back to school.
Wait a minute. I don't think that this is the woman that I know. The one who came over here this morning all fired up and ready to face whatever?
Yeah, well, I just had a brush with whatever, and I didn't like it much. Had a change of heart.
Yeah, well, I think you've just had a change of blood sugar. That's what I think. Where's that lunch that I packed you? When you show me. Good. Now sit down and start eating.
Wait.
Yeah, you heard me. You know, I didn't work my fingers to the bone making that. That's right. You know, and you're gonna eat that thing if I have to. Boy, if I have to. What do I have to do to get you to eat that sandwich? After you finish, it'll be time for afternoon classes, okay? Don't argue. Just eat.
And as Rapunzel wept for joy, 2 tears fell onto the prince's eyes. Suddenly he could see again. The prince took Rapunzel home to his kingdom, and the people rejoiced at his return and welcomed Rapunzel as their new princess. And there they lived happily ever after. All right, short stuff. You better go on back. You got a half day of school left. Finish your lunch.
Luna, how come all the princesses in these stories get locked up in towers?
Well, so the prince can climb up and rescue them, I think.
But why?
Well, because, the owl, that's his job. See, the prince has to do anything and everything to rescue the princess, so he can show her how much he loves her.
And sometimes the things in his way aren't physical like towers. Sometimes they are in the stars or in the calendar, and sometimes, just sometimes, they're just in the princess's mind.
Don't you listen to your daddy's big fat old mouth.
Ow. 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 Ow.
What? I'm in the middle.
Is there a problem with working at my house? It's close quarters, but I promise I'll stay out of your way.
I guess that'll be okay.
All right, good. I'll see you at 7 then.
Sure. Fine. Bye.
Fruit.
They talk politely, they do and say all the right things, but suddenly a gentlemanly hand is creeping up your leg.
I can't believe the General Carpenter
Didn't you
would...
tell me that he wanted you to work at his home?
Well, yeah, but...
Might that not indicate that he was interested in something more than research?
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Do you think Nora will think so?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she will. I guess this means...
The minute that she gets home, I'm gonna pop the question.
It seems sort of funny you asking me what to do, since I could never have done what I did if you hadn't had faith in me. You knew how rough it was. Keeping the truth all bottled up. I mean, look what happened. It almost drove me to suicide. I guess what I'm saying is, you made me see that forgiveness is always possible. It is, no matter how horrible the crime, no matter what. And I can't imagine that you could have done anything so horrible that you couldn't be forgiven.
You'd be surprised.
I don't believe it. And if you believe that, then you've got to listen to your own advice, Nora. You've got to do what you told me to do. Just take a deep breath.